I'm Anil Kumar and we are trying to solve trigonometric equations using single ratios. We are almost at the end of this set of videos and now we have taken up examples dealing with secondary trigonometric ratios, the reciprocal of the primary trigonometric ratios. The two questions here are: solve each of the following. The first one is cosecant theta equals to theta between 0 and 2 pi, and the next one is cot square x equals to 3 where x is between 0 to 2 pi. I hope you remember our steps. Our step number 1 is to figure out in which quadrant the answer should lie. We know the rules. Some of you follow all students take calculus, others are cast rule. So cosecant is what? So let me write cosecant as 1 over sine theta, right? Sine theta is equals to 2, right? So that means sine theta should be positive. So we are looking for quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. So those are two possible situations, quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. Now the next part is to find the acute angle, correct? Now to find the acute angle, we rewrite our equation and we will write our equation as, instead of theta, we'll say 1 over sine alpha equals to 2. That gives us sine alpha equals to 1 over 2. Is that okay? Since we want answer in quadrant 1. Acute angle will always result into positive answer since quadrant 1 is always positive for all ratios, trigonometric ratios. So sine inverse of alpha, you can use your calculator or special triangles. So anything could be used at this stage. So if you use calculator, we are getting here alpha is equals to pi by 6, correct? So you can use your calculator or special triangles. Let me sketch this special triangle also, which can help you get this answer. And you know this special triangle, it is pi by 3, pi by 6, pi by 2, correct? You can do that also. So either way, you get alpha. Sine is what? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. You need half. Opposite side of 1 is for pi by 6. So that is how you can relate. Right? So you got one of the values. Since cosecant theta is positive, we are expecting another solution to be in quadrant 2. Right? So we got one solution. We can write this as kind of, we can make our terminal arms, and we know one of the answers here is pi by 6. The other one is this much. How much is that? Pi minus pi by 6, correct? So you can now write theta as equals to pi by 6 is in quadrant 1, and in quadrant 2 it is pi minus pi by 6. Calculate and write down finally the answer as 5 pi by 6 for quadrant 2. So that gives you the solution for the first trigonometric equation, in which we are only considering a simple single reciprocal ratio. Now the next one before us is cot square of x equals to 3. X is between 0 to 2 pi. Solve for cot. So it is cot x equals to square root of 3. Whenever you do square root, you need to write plus and minus. Once you say both values, that means you don't have to think much. You have to get 4 answers. In each quadrant, you are expecting one answer, correct? So that is the first check. Then what should you do? Write it with reference angle. So we say cot of alpha is square root of 3. Drop signs. Just consider the positive value. And that means alpha equals to cot inverse of square root 3. But you know, you can't use calculator with cot inverse. If you want to use calculator, then we should have written this as we did last time. Instead of cot, make it tan. Do you see that? So let me go back now and say tan of x equals to plus minus 1 over square root 3. Do you get the idea? So we are looking for alpha as tan inverse of 1 over square root 3. I have purposely gone through these steps because I have seen at times we get stuck, you know. So when we reach the calculator, we don't find cotangent, we find only tan. So let's do shift inverse of tan, and write 1 divided by square root of 3 and then close this bracket and find the answer. So we get this answer as pi by 6, correct? So that is our answer. You could have also used your special triangle. Either way you work. You are looking for tan as 1 over square root 3. Tan is opposite over. Tan is what? It is opposite over adjacent, right? So opposite side is 1, adjacent is square root 3. Opposite 1, adjacent square root 3, angle is pi by 6. You could have used special triangle and get your answer. Opposite is 1. Do you see that? Adjacent square root 3. So you get your reference angle, and that is pi by 6. That is one answer. You need 4, correct? Since plus minus, that means all 4 coordinates will result into one solution each. Solutions are pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. You know how to do this, and you can now write down x as equal to pi by 6, right? And then the second one is 5 pi by 6. How did I get it? This is pi, which I could write as 6 pi by 6, and this is 2 pi, 12 pi by 6, 1 less than 12 pi, right? Now here 1 less than 6 is 5, so this one is 5 pi by 6. 1 more is 7. Do you see that? So I get 7 pi by 6. This is a good way of writing 11 pi by 6. So fast, right? You don't really need a calculator to do all this. Egyptian way of doing things. So that is how you can get solutions for these equations. I hope that helps. Remember one thing, whenever you are working with reciprocal ratios, you should write your answer with primary trigonometric ratios so that you can use calculator, right? That is kind of important, just as we did here. So I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.